Hey baby girls, today I'm back and doing one of your favourite videos, a dry cracked heel restoration tutorial. So let's take these hard, dry, cracked, flaky feet and transform them back to silky smooth. Adding a foot soak or some salts to the water will help soften the hard skin and also help prep the feet for treatment. And can we take a moment to talk about the foot spa? This was recently gifted to me by a brand called Pedicure Bowls by Noel Asmar. And guys, I've used a lot of pedicure bowls in my time, but this top trumped them all. The material, the size, the extra shelf to sit your client's foot on. Honestly, a total game changer. So I usually let my clients' feet soak for around 5 minutes, and then I go in and begin to manually exfoliate them. And so many people tell me off for not using gloves, but baby girls, there is nothing worse than soggy gloves full of water. And let me tell you, a bit of hard skin does not scare me. So the best types of foot scrubs combine a gritty exfoliant and a moisturising base, so you can remove the dead skin without leaving the feet dry. Just to let you know, if you prefer these videos without a voiceover and you want to enjoy these style of videos ad-free, just hit that join button and become a channel member. If I was to do pedicures on a regular basis, I would definitely invest in a platform so you're not always sitting on the floor. Remember, I only do minimal pedicures now for my YouTube channel, but if I was to do these full time, I would have definitely invested in a pedicure station so my clients would be sat at a higher level so I could work from a stool at foot level. This would make your life so much easier, and also it would help your back in the long run. A top tip, always make sure when you're washing the feet that you have cleaned all the foot scrub off and you haven't left any traces. There's nothing worse than still feeling grit between your toes. And also make sure they are fully dry and try and use soft fluffy towels. This also makes such a difference to your service. Okay, so I'm actually trying this 42% urea cream out for the first time. I usually use a brand called Callus Peel, and the pads are already soaked in some key ingredients like sodium hydroxide and lactic acid, which is basically like an alpha hydroxy acid. But I've been told by the most amazing podiatrist that this cream works so much better. The 42% urea product is a very strong treatment that softens, breaks down and removes thick, dead skin, and it's usually used for severely dry and hardened areas. So let's put it to the test today. And then I'm covering with a bag to lock in the moisture and help speed up the process. I'm then wrapping them up in the towel and leaving them for 10 minutes so they can get nice and toasty and warm. It's been 10 minutes, so I'm just going to remove the bag and wash away the cream using a hot towel. Okay, so instantly I could see that the hard skin build-up looked so much softer. So you could actually use this product every other night on yourself until the thick skin softened. I don't even think you would have to use a foot file, and I cannot believe I have only just discovered this. But today we want to get rid of all that excess skin, so now you would go in with your foot file and begin to break down all that hard skin. And I actually found the hard skin crumbled off so easy. But if I was to compare to the callus peel I usually use, I would actually say there wasn't that much in it when it comes to the removal. But the urea cream isn't as messy and it works out cheaper than the sheets you get in the callus peel. So I think I'll be sticking to the cream going forward. So once I removed the thickest part of the dry skin, I then went in with my electric drill and I just worked on those stubborn cracked areas. I then used my foot sanitizer to get rid of all the dust, and this also helps hydrate the foot. I mean, this already looks like a different foot, but we still have a few more steps to go. I'm also going to give you another tip. If you have ever opened some facial skincare products and you haven't used them within the usual 6 months expiry date, still use them but bring them to your hands and feet. This is something I have always done and I get every last bit out of all my facial products. So now I'm going to repeat all those same steps to the other foot. Now it's time for my favourite bits. So I melt organic shea butter in my wax heater so it melts into a warm oil, and then I apply this using a fan brush. The warmth and the heat of the oil melts into the skin and hydrates the whole foot. Adding these steps completely elevates your pedicure service, and people will pay more for this, trust me. Once the oil is evenly distributed on the bottoms of the feet, I then apply warm paraffin wax using a brush. The wax is going to gently seal in all that moisture from the oil, creating like this warm cocoon around the skin. And the heat also helps to soften that dry skin, and the warmth also encourages relaxation by increasing circulations in the feet, which can help ease tension and fatigue. I then seal the paraffin wax with another bag and leave for a further 10 minutes. I then like to wrap all the feet up so they're all nice and toasty. Another really nice tip would be a heated blanket or even some hot boots. That could really add an extra touch to your treatment. After the paraffin wax is set, you will be so surprised how easy this is to peel off. I just slide the bag down the foot, collecting the wax along the way. I then use my hot towels once more just to make sure all the paraffin wax is fully removed off the bottoms of the foot. Using my melted shea butter, I'm now just going to perform a foot massage to finish off this treatment. Hopefully you can pick up some tips and tricks from this video and apply it to your next luxury pedicure. So now that the treatment is all finished, let's take a look at Charlotte's feet. Look how soft and how smooth these feet look. Honestly, what a difference this treatment has made. I've told Charlotte to cream her feet at night and wear some cotton socks, and this will help with the deeper cracks that I couldn't quite remove. In a few weeks, her feet will feel like a newborn baby. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!